Will, tu avisa lá só, na comunidade, please.
Yep.
Estamos ao vivo.
Vamos lá.
Estamos ao vivo. E tudo funcionando. Seja todo mundo muito bem-vindo. Estamos ao vivo já no YouTube, com geral aqui acompanhando. A galera tá chegando. Quem tá chegando já manda oi no chat. Deixa eu enviar aqui pro John também. E hoje temos um convidado especial para estar com a gente. A gente vai estar falando sobre o DRIP. Will, dá uma baixada no microfone aí, please.
Vamos lá, fala aí.
Hoje vamos ter um convidado muito importante, já esteve com a gente em outros momentos. Vamos estar com o John aqui para falar com a gente. E a gente vai falar sobre o DRIP. Para quem já sabe do DRIP, fala no chat se já ouviu falar sobre o DRIP, se já está no DRIP, fala já estou no DRIP. Quem nunca ouviu falar sobre o DRIP, fica tranquilo que vocês vão conhecer hoje a plataforma que é assim, parceira dos artistas na Web3. Então vocês vão conseguir entender um pouco sobre um dos caminhos que se é possível explorar dentro da Web3 e que tipo de apoio se tem para artistas, né, que estão entrando nesse mercado. Então isso é legal pra caramba. O John topou novamente estar aqui com a gente vai já puxar ele aqui para falar com a gente também. E lembrando, vai ser a call toda em inglês, tá bom? Eu acredito que o YouTube tem ali uma legenda automática que você pode gerar para tentar ir acompanhando, mas fica tranquilo, se você não sabe inglês e tem dúvidas sobre o DRIP, manda dúvida em português. O Will também vai estar dando uma atenção ali no chat, a Gil também vai estar dando uma atenção no chat. Se tiver qualquer dúvida sobre o inglês, de algo que foi falado, pede ajuda pro Will, ou para mim, ou para Gil no chat, que a gente vai estar ajudando ali a fazer algumas traduções pelo chat ali. Aqui na call a gente vai estar focado em inglês para estar falando com o John e pegando as informações sobre o DRIP, mas fica à vontade para mandar em português no chat também. Tenham preferência para falar inglês, tá? Se esforcem um pouquinho no inglês, bota ali no chat GPT, dá uma traduzida, não tem problema, no tradutor, para que o John possa acompanhar vocês mesmos também fazendo as perguntas, mas caso alguém tenha dificuldade, manda em português, que a gente vai estar aqui acompanhando também e fazendo as traduções. Fechou, gente? Alguma dúvida de vocês no chat? Que senão a gente já vai começar também, para não perdermos tempo. Mandem um hello. Tudo certo, então? Podemos começar. Let's get John with us right now. And right now it's just in English, okay? Just speaking English, not Portuguese anymore.
Let's go, Duolingo, let's go!
Hello, John.
Hey guys, GM.
GM, it's also
it's very nice to
it's
hear
also
you.
a pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
And it's a pleasure to have you here again with us. It's always good to talk with you about DRIP and about artworks in the Web3 space. And we introduce our community, like I said before for you. They right now is speaking just in English. If someone has some questions, we will just like pay some attention in Portuguese for them. But Gil, our community manager, will take care of it. So we are getting all the supports to try to be in full English today. Otherwise, if someone speaking Spanish, if John speaks Spanish also, I don't speak Spanish, I just speak Portuguese and a bit of English, but you can speak in Spanish in the chat, not a problem. But John, how are you doing? All good? All set?
Yeah, all good. It's been a while since we talked last time. Remember, like a few months ago, I was also in your Discord.
Yeah,
I think a few changes have happened as well on DRIP since then. Very exciting ones, and and I'm also doing good with still doing my creative work as well, of course, always. Now, right now I'm in Spain. Right now.
In Spain.
Ooh,
awesome.
Nice.
And the time zone is a bit better than the last time because it was on Japan, I think so.
Yeah.
But before we talk about DRIP, I would like to talk about you, a bit about your career, about your artworks, what you're doing, and how you became a team partner on the DRIP. Like, let us meet a bit of John. the artist.
For sure. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I was raised in Spain, but since 18 years old, I've been traveling a lot around the world and studied in the Netherlands. And just this aspect of traveling also made me to want to continue doing things with international people and wanting to find ways in which I can connect with people from all around the world. And at the same time, I was doing photography. Since little, I always liked making videos and editing. I used to have a YouTube channel. I love films. Movies is my biggest passion. As you can see, I have posters
Yeah.
here. um, and when it was like 2021, I discovered NFTs. Before that, in 2020, was the first time I heard about crypto. Like I probably heard about it before, but in 2020, when COVID happened, I was like exploring it, like trying to understand it. And then in 2021, I discovered NFTs in Solana. And then since then, I stayed pretty much doing things within Web3 because I really loved like the aspect of community, meeting people and doing spaces and building community. So yeah, since then, I started exploring also selling NFTs for my photography. I did a few collections, and I also started building a community of artists and collectors on Solana, which was called Soul City. Um, and we used to do spaces every single day. It was like Monday to Friday. We opened a space. We interviewed artists, collectors, founders. We also had like different topics. Like sometimes we would even talk about mental health and just trying to bring like different topics always into spaces. And that's how we were able to really grow a community of people that were just coming together every single day. And that led me to, I did that for 2 years. And during those 2 years, we also started doing like exhibitions, and we went to like different events to like do interviews as well. And that led me to get to know Drip, because Drip started around, I think it was late 2023 or late 2022, probably maybe like start of 2023. It's when it started. And at that time, I got to know Drip, and we started doing like onboarding of creators in our community of Soul City into Drip, and we were like helping Drip like also get people to know more about it. And yeah, not like a few months after that, I eventually joined the team because it was just very natural. I already understood everything about Drip. I was using it. I was helping creators join Drip, so I just ended up becoming part of the team. Um, and I also did this project with someone else who's called Neverland. Who, if you guys look at the Drip account, the person who does the post, that's Neverland. That's the person who's
Yeah.
behind the Drip account. So we both kind of like started working on Drip at the same time after building Soul City. Yeah, that's been my journey in the past few years, and I've been now on the Drip team for 2 years now, and also doing my now more of filmmaking. I'm doing more filmmaking than photography now.
Yeah, and who wants to know more about your work as an artist, filmmaker, photography, where they can find you, like your artworks on Drip or other platforms or on X? I shared, guys, the links, Drip links, and also the John X on the description, on the chat. But John, if you has any other platform that can find your works and follow you, I think it's good for them to meet more about you.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter these days. I'm an X. Drip also. I post a lot of my work on Drip. And also Instagram. I haven't posted a lot recently on Instagram, but I still use it. And yeah, I'm starting to do more filmmaking, but I've been doing like small videos. I'm also still exploring a lot about it, but I really want to focus on like just doing like making stories that feel human and talk about also like experiences that I have or that I observe, and I try to convert those to movies. And yeah, I've been working also on a project that I'm not posting about it yet on social media. So I'm also doing things that are like outside of social media. But yeah, Drip, Instagram, X, that's where I'm in.
I
That's
have a
awesome.
question for you, John, that is a little off topic, but not really. Come on, guys. I will make this question. So, John, you mentioned that you're working with photography and videos, which is like something, which is like actually something. Many artists don't know how much about in the end that is possible. Make work with photography, work with videos in Web3. So they think, I don't know, it's because NFTs became more famous with illustrations. They don't know about the other niches in art in Web3. So, in your view, what is the scene of for photography, for videos in Web3? Is a huge space and can already use types of uh, art and many styles in drip. In your opinion,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
There is a lot of space for it. I'm also a very optimistic person. I believe that
Nice.
whatever you do, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
I think in Web3 there's community for any kind of medium, because if
Nice.
you can find ways to utilize the technology for especially photography, it's also digital. Like you can sell it digitally, and if you want to put print as well, you can do it behind the digital collectible. um,
Mhm.
for films, maybe it's a little bit different. For films, maybe you would focus more on the aspect of like raising funds to make a film, which I think it's also possible for Web3.
Mhm.
um, so yeah, and also the thing about Drip, which we'll probably get into this, but the thing about Drip is that you're able to also do more things beyond only your work. Like for example, me,
Mhm.
if I would do a film right now, I would probably not just post the film on Drip, but on Drip I would be doing like behind the scenes or photos of the film, or like doing more things that maybe I wouldn't do in other
Mhm.
places. Like maybe Instagram, I wouldn't do that as much as other things that I can do on Web3 or Drip.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a cool thing of drip. You can closely with your fans and make a new point of view and create with the audience and the fans. It's a pretty nice view to see the platform, and pretty different in my opinion too.
Yeah, about
But
about the filmmakers and videos who produce videos, I saw a way to like get some funds. It's from bounties. Sometimes there are companies that are offering bounties and grants for like produce content for them, and I saw an artist that is like using filmmakers and the content as like a art express, and they are using this to get these contents, to win content, get these funds from bounties. That's something really nice. I follow some artists that are illustrators and painters. There are one that is mainstream out of Web3, that's Gaux. I think some of the
Yeah,
chat maybe know them.
I
You
love.
know them.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
Gaux is like really awesome. They are a really good artist, but he also a really awesome photographer. He also like great work with filmmakers,
That's incredible.
and yeah, and just the video is like an art. So they some I saw this movement on Web3 that people are making the video as in the art piece, but talking about the company, talking about the bounty, talking about the content that they need to follow to get these funds and leave you with this bounty. So that's a way that I'm watching and following some artists that are doing this. That's something really nice.
Yeah,
Hey Galo, how are you doing?
yeah,
I got it.
definitely.
Uh,
There's a huge space for filmmaking. That's why I think that Web3 is also gonna need that, because everyone watches movies, even people that
yeah.
don't really
Exactly.
understand about art, they watch movies. It's easy for people to like consume movies, because they also like
Yeah.
they get entertained, right? But also like films and movies is also a space of collaboration. Like maybe a filmmaker can collaborate with an illustrator and make a movie about it, or with a musician and put music into the film as well. So yeah, and I think Web3 companies are gonna need that, definitely, as you were saying. Like
Yeah.
Web3 companies are gonna need more stories so that people understand more about Web3 as well.
Yeah, I think it's a way to make the easier the onboarding from the platforms, onboarding from the protocols, using like a storytelling in a movie and a video, than like just white paper. So I think they will need for sure some good filmmakers in the future. But talking about the drip, for the guys on the chat that never use a drip or never listen drip, what is drip? What's the platform for that? We talk a lot about drip, but if you can like make introduce about what it is.
Yeah, for sure. So Drip is the all-in-one platform for creators and communities. And when I say all-in-one, I really mean it, because it is a place where if you are a creator, you can utilize it for making posts, like you would do any other social platform. You can utilize it for distributing drops on chain, which are just collectibles that people can get in their wallets. And you also have other forms of monetization. Like there's also a store, there's also auctions. You can also do auctions on Drip. And Drip also has a very unique and gamified system, which is the leaderboard, in which you can receive support from your audience. They can make donations. Those donations can be of any amount, from 1 cent to $100 if they want, or more. And every time someone sends a donation to you as a creator, they enter in a leaderboard of support, which shows the rankings of like how much a user has sent you, who are they. And so this is pretty much like, there's a lot of tools that creators can utilize on Drip, which are all focused for growing a community around what you're doing. And not just a community, but a community of fans, people that want to support you, that want to see you grow, that want to come back to what you're doing. And so, yeah, that's summary.
Yeah, awesome. We want like enter on the like technical stuffs about drip. I want people to know drip, but some of them have this difficult about the technical. But we have on the drip website there are facts that you can like follow some tutorials. And I know the drip is doing also some workshops every week. This workshops is happening yet, or you stopped the workshops?
Yeah, it's happening every Wednesday. We're doing it now on Discord. So everyone can join the Drip Discord. We're also starting to put a lot more education there as well about Drip, and also articles that help creators, like not just necessarily about Drip, but like as like for the creative world. So yeah, anyone can join the Discord, and we do the workshops every Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, so who has like some difficulty with drip, they can join on the Discord drips, and also be on these tutorials, these workshops, because there they can like help you with like a better understanding how to operate on the platform. But about the drip, like you said, from the last time we talked on Discord, there was a lot of updates. So what is this update on drip? Like what do the drip has?
What is the
new
alphas,
feature?
John? Call us.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
alphas, the calls, the new features on drip that the artists can know.
Yeah. So mainly it's been about the new home feed that Drip now has. So now when you go to DRIP.HAUS, the first thing that appears when you sign up is that there's a home feed where you can see posts from all channels on Drip, creators that you follow. If you already are on Drip and you follow a few creators, then that always appears first. And if not, you can also see there's a trending tab where you can see like posts that are trending or creators that are trending on Drip. And you can see what they are sharing about their work or what they are sharing about themselves. So the layout of everything has changed a little bit. And even in my opinion, as a user, it just looks so much better right now. Like it just makes a lot of sense how it looks, because it's just become like a lot easier to constantly see what your favorite creators are doing as a user, right? Like it just becomes easier for seeing like what creators are doing, what drops they're doing. And also now when you go inside a channel, there's a different layout as well that shows like their posts first on the home tab, and then there's all of the other tabs for looking at the drops that they have done, their store, their auctions. There's even more information as well, because now creators can see like everything about their collectors, like not only their usernames and even their wallets, but they can also see like from each collector how much support they have received from each in the entire history, like from the moment that they started donating to you. um, and also a very cool thing about posts is that, imagine I'm a creator, I start making posts on Drip with a channel, and I want to gate a post so that only people that have sent me $10 will be able to see that post. That's also something that is possible now on Drip. So you can say like, if you want to see this post, you need to send me 10,000 droplets, which is the conversion to $10. So yeah, that's also possible now. Gated content on Drip.
Yeah, that's cool because they can make some features on the strategy to make like more engagement, more revenue on Drip using these features on Drip. That's something cool. And talking about like other strategies on these new features or the older features, how artists that are like new on the platform, how they can like get some spotlights or get some views or get engaged with the community inside the Drip, like a faster or like in a grow way, like with the time. But what do you think about the Drip and the new users, how they can like get in some views? Because we know like on Instagram it's like you need to fight a lot to get some views and people know about your work. On Twitter is a bit easier, but you need is to keep it like fighting with the algorithm on Twitter. And on Drip, like what the artists that are new on the platform need to do it, or your tips about that, like they can get some views on the community or from others people inside the platform.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I will say is that when you join Drip, it's very important to like be active within the community, like the overall community, like join the Discord, even join our spaces. We do a lot of spaces every week. And something that I will say is that even if you're using Drip, it's still important to keep using X, for example, if that's like a platform that you use a lot, because you might have a few followers on X that you want to tell them, hey, join my Drip channel so that you can get everything about me. Because that's the idea, right? Like Drip is for you to be able to retain your community in one place. So if you have let's say if you have 1,000 followers on X, but of those 1,000 you want to know who are the people that are actually like seeing everything that you're doing and supporting you, then you can start posting about what you're doing on Drip, post about it on X, tell people to join your Drip, and that way it's like a way of you seeing like, okay, these are the people that are engaging with me and coming back to me and supporting me. And Drip makes it easy for anyone that follows you. The moment someone follows your channel on Drip, when the user goes to Drip, they get notified about everything that you're doing, because the follow button is very important. So it's a place where you are constantly talking directly to your followers and the people that are already supporting you. And then as you continue to have more activity, we do have places within the platform that you can also get discovered by others within Drip. But that's also something that happens as you continue to have more activity on Drip. So
Nice.
of course, when you start your channel on Drip, you still have to do some work to like get discovered in different parts of the platform. But it is possible by just starting to do a lot of activity, getting your people in the community to also follow you on Drip. And then as you continue to just have a few drops, you will also climb up in a tier. That's something that I also need to mention, by the way. That's a new feature we have. So now we have also creator tiers on Drip, which basically means that when someone signs up on Drip, you start on base tier as a creator. That's just a way of measuring like how active you are on Drip and how many people are following you, or like just how much activity you have in general. And as you keep going up, you climb up to rare, then it's legendary, and then it's ultimate. So we use the same rarities as collectibles, but every tier basically helps you to surface in different parts of a platform. Like when you go to rare, then your post will start to appear on the trending tab, for example, of the home feed. And when you go up to legendary, then like it becomes more visible as well for other people within Drip. So of course, the people that are maybe in the ultimate tier, maybe they have been working for a long time on their channel, or they already have like a very solid community. But it is possible to go up there for any creator. I've seen creators that there's one creator that joined 2 weeks ago. Her name is Setet, very cool creator, and she is already in the rare tier. She started in base and she went up to rare. And the way she did it was by being very active, making posts, using all of the tools on Drip, like doing a drop, listing something on the store, making posts, being active, replying to comments, because people also make comments in your posts. And also she has done some work as well to make sure that people that see her on X go to her Drip channel so they can get everything from her. And that made her like go up to rare in 2 weeks, which helps her to get more discovered as well. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so I think it's like the reason about everything is like spend time on your channel on Drip, be active, and the platform will help you to increase your viewers, increase your community around Drip, and always use X also to increase everything, because it's like another platform, but it's a supporter for your artworks. And another question, like on Drip, do you have like some type of a curation for artists, like or is like a free, everyone can post everything, or there is a curation happening, like it's just like this type of artworks, or this type of we can have on Drip, like do you have some type of also for security, like some types of material that like can be posted on this type of platform, people don't, to make sure to not be posted there, not safe for work sometimes, like don't know if it Drip accept or not this type of works. So do you have some types of curation or like security about this kind of stuffs?
And or even AR artists too. It's a polemical or not about stuff.
Yeah, no, for not safe for work, we have a filter. So basically, it's similar to like X and Instagram. Like when the platform detects if something is not safe for work, then it will just create like a filter in your collectible. So people will need to click on it. There will be a warning. That's it. If it's too extreme, then we do take care of it, because we don't want extreme things in the platform. But yeah, we like, there's also like a support team that is constantly reviewing everything. And yeah, we do curations. Like anyone can post on Drip, but we also do curations of like different mediums, because we have like the store page where people can explore and discover artworks. That's also another way of creators getting discovered, because we curate different sections. So sometimes we've had, for example, like for music, there's a Drip playlist section, and we curate there like different artists and different songs. And then for photography, like also another section, like different mediums. So yeah, we do have curations. Anyone can sign up on Drip. Anyone can post on Drip. We do review like also copyright. Like we don't want like people using work that is not theirs or things like that. So that's also something we do make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, and also users have the ability to flag something. So imagine you see someone that is like trying to fake
work.
or steal your work. You can also flag it, and the internal team will see it as well and take it off the platform if needed.
Awesome. And there is a question on the chat that Raven is asking about the name of if you can repeat the name of the artist that increased from the base tier to the higher tier.
It's can I share my screen and just show it?
Yeah, for sure.
I can do, yeah.
It's also good for the chat can see the platform.
Yeah,
in action.
this is
Ooh,
her.
ZT.
Yeah, yeah, I really recommend. She already did a drop. Very cool art. Um, yeah, she's been dropping a few collectibles. So as you can see, also she started doing commons. So that's something that I also like think it's good to start with, because when you start with commons, more people have the ability to see it and collect it. And then she started doing like Eternals and Ultimates. So she started doing like different rarities that only supporters were getting. Um, and yeah, and she already has 59 supporters. There's been already like 95 donations made. Um, she's been very active making posts as well, reacting to comments. Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's a good creator to check out.
Yeah, really cool.
Really cool creator. I love the art.
The creator tier that I was talking about is this.
Mm.
So it shows like in what tier you are, and this is the metrics. So the activity, like how much activity are you having, and how much are people engaging with your work. Um, and also it detects like depending on like the engaging with your work, and just like a good way for you to understand like the level of engagement that you're getting, the level of activity that you have, and it also tells you like how you can also improve it. So like
Mm-hmm.
quality and spark real conversations. This is good to just have as information. Um, so yeah, and this is in the dashboard of the studio.
Cool. That's cool. I have some more questions about the drip. Will, tu consegue mutar o microfone? Que o teclado dá
Sim,
muito
sim.
barulho.
Sim.
About the drip and the next steps from drip, like it's always that people from the artists like always fighting from the platforms, like normally the Web2 and the Bloomers platforms don't help the artists, so they have to keep fighting. From Drip, that is a platform that helps artists and make this open the door for artists on the Web3. What's the next steps from Drip? Like, what's the next goals that Drip has for the next few years, the next few months? Like, what's the plans from Drip? Like, from the next year, for example.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk a lot about the bigger picture, but I mean, in the short term, I can start with that. But like, pretty much now we are focused on helping any creator that is in Web3 to join Drip and be able to use it for them to grow a community. There's no there's no reason to not try Drip, to be honest. Like even if you're not sure, you can just open a channel and try it out and see if it's something that you want to continue doing, especially if you're doing a lot of work, you want the community around it, you want people to support you. It makes a lot of sense. And the platform right now, like we've been focused on like integrating a lot of different features that are ready. So yeah, the focus is right now to just keep helping more creators with resources and joining the platform. And we're also doing a lot of education that helps creators in understanding how you can grow your community, how you can continue to sustain a living with your work. And that means that we're also like we also want to continue growing the community. um, and so that's like the plan for the short term, but also for the long term, I would say, because we envision like Drip being a platform that anyone can use, no matter if you are in Web3 or not. The creator economy is going towards a path where everything is about community, in my opinion, and that's also what I've been seeing as a creator myself.
Mm-hmm.
The future is all about community. Any creator that is able to build a community around their work will be able to fundraise their own projects, to make events, for example, with their collectors, to just be able to continue doing more of what they are already doing. And that's why we want to bring Drip to every single creator in the world, and also fans, because it's also important for people that love to follow their favorite creators, that they can have more ways, better ways to do it, better ways to support. And it's completely accessible, like anyone can send, even if it's $1, people can do it. So yeah, that those are like the main goals. There's something that we're working on right now, which I spoke about briefly in an event recently, and we also posted about it. But it's in development right now, and we're working on community tokens, which is a new feature that will allow any creator that already has a token or that has launched a token through Jupyter Studio, which is a
Yeah.
product with Jupyter.
Mm-hmm.
People that have a token will be able to integrate it on Drip. So there will be like a section of your channel that will show like people that are holding your token. People will be able to make swaps in Drip, but you will not be able to launch a token. So launch a token is outside of Drip, but you can
Mhm.
integrate. So it's just a way in which we really want to work on this, because we believe this is also going to be a way for creators to control more their economics and see what other tools you can give for being able to like also give more utility for someone to make a token, right? Like if you want to make a token, like what are the plans for it as a creator? Like maybe it allows for more ways to do fundraising, or letting people that are having the token like have more governance rights,
Mhm.
like monthly subscriptions. Like there's different things that we are exploring right now of like what kind of perks or utilities will be given for people that put a token in their Drip channel. But yeah, that's something that is in the works right now.
Yeah. This front
Yeah.
token is really awesome. Like, we improve
Yeah.
the artist ecosystem. Like, they can use the token, they can launch a token, they integrate on Drip, and Drip being part of this ecosystem that they can build using a token. So this is something really cool. I saw some platforms on Solana, like a Malo platform, the marketplace. They integrate like some meme coins, some tokens that is like a meme coins. And I saw like some good movements from that, like if from artists that can launch some tokens. It's also a good like movement. It's a really nice feature for the future. Do you expect like to have this ready for use in a few months, in a few years, like in a few weeks, few days?
It's happening in the next few months, I will
A
say
few
that.
months.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting some informations
Okay.
for the chat, but that's awesome. And what's the like I like to talk about the goals and like what you're building on the platform as the Drip like platform, not just John, but the Drip is building. But also I like to talk about the difficulties, like what's the biggest problems that Drip like is fronting right now, like what's the things that the challenge that the Drip has at the moment, because sometimes the challenge like can be helped by from the creators, or something that the movement from artists can help the platform. So what's the biggest challenges that the Drip in France like at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say one of the main challenges is like to trying to get like people when they're gonna get onboarded to Drip, especially if they don't know about crypto, having to understand about wallets and having to understand about different things that maybe they are not familiar with. I think that's been a big challenge, because in the end it can affect new creators or new users. And it is important because if you are a creator, you want to have it as easy as possible for someone that is in your community to join you on Drip. So we've noticed this has been a little bit of a challenge as well, and that's why we're actually working as well on something that is going to make it easier for people to get onboarded on Drip. I think that in the future, people shouldn't really need to know about what a wallet is. Maybe it would be easier if people can just sign up with an email, and with the email you already get a wallet, for example. And I think this has been something that maybe a lot of people in Web3 have been experiencing. I think a lot of platforms have been experiencing this, and that's why I think that the whole market is kind of like also trying to think in ways that it makes it easier for anyone to just use the product, just use the platform. And Yeah, I think that would be pretty much the main challenge.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like all about the onboarding new users that doesn't know how operate on Web3. They all the protocols has the same problem to onboard them because they need to introduce about wallet, introduce about the token economies, introduce how to work on like to mint. So that's the difficult for everyone on Web3 that are building something. So I imagine that's something that the drip has a problem also. But I think it's like from the it's we need to take time like from that because I think all of us here believe that the blockchain and Web3 is like the future for artists and for like humanity. So someday it will be normal or it will be abstract enough to like it doesn't need to know about the wallet, but it's there.
Yeah.
So that's something that we will see in the future from time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. So
Do you have any question, Will?
yeah, I have one question. So John, when you see for us the tire, I have one question in my mind that when people earn the tires, can they drop late they drop down later or not? The tire they give
You can,
this to
yeah, let me
yeah
help. You can increase the
yeah
tire, but you can like come back to the base tires, or like one
exactly
time you
Uh,
like get
yeah.
the evolution, you
yeah
can't like get back later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. If for example you don't do anything for a long time,
mm-hmm.
like a very long time, then you can end up again in the base tier.
Okay
Because if there's another creator that is working very hard on their channel and they are climbing up, well, it would be more fair for someone that is working a lot
mm-hmm.
on their channel. Um, so yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah
it's
yeah
more active. Yeah.
I've seen creators that maybe they took a season off and they stopped, but then they come back and they climb up again, maybe.
mm-hmm.
And I actually have seen this happening as well in the past few weeks. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a like a rank match in a competitive game. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's you can go.
yeah,
Yeah, you
no,
can go.
like it's also an indicator. Like the tiers. I mean, if you want to compete in going to the ultimate tier,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
yes, you're more than welcome to do it. But it's just an indicator. Like it's not like
Yeah.
a measurement of how well you do, because
Mm-hmm.
maybe you are in the rare tier, but you are having like a consistent level of like engagement and you're fine with it. Like maybe you have 10 people that are always collecting your work and sending you donations, and maybe that
Mm-hmm.
keeps you at the rare tier, but you like it and you don't really need to go up, or maybe eventually you do. Like yeah, you can see it as a competition, you can see it as an indicator. Both are fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. I have a question like from Drip. Like if you have some artists that are increasing in Drip, like what's the benefit to like build something on Drip, like for the artists? Like of course they will build inside the platform that helps them like to get some community around them, but there is like other benefits like you saw that you can use example for other artists that like starting on Drip and build something. Right now they are like being able to do like some auctions, auctions, or like some stars on Drip and other platforms. But what the best benefit for a creator to be inside the platform, like from so they can see like okay, I need to be on Drip, like I need to build on Drip because I need that for my career.
Yeah, I mean, so I think it also depends a lot on the artist. But like, to give examples, like I've seen creators that, for example, have been able to start selling physicals on Drip after they've been on the platform for a while. I've seen creators that have been able to make like small events with their collectors because they were able to like form like more deep relationships with people that follow them on Drip, and they made a group chat together, and then they even made an event together.
Mm-hmm.
I've also seen like creators that eventually like they just started doing more like drops that were only happening on Drip because they have like a community that is just following them on Drip all the time, and that's it. And like they have like that direct contact that is very easy for them to just follow all the time. So in my opinion, I think like the best benefit is that you just have all the tools in one place on Drip. Like it's super flexible. So if no matter the medium that you do, it's like in my opinion, it's very simple to utilize Drip because it offers a lot of space for you to do different things. So you can use it in a very simple way for making posts, but you can also even sell physicals if you want, or you can focus on doing drops. So it's a place where you can have even a lot of fun, but at the same time, like really build more authentic relationships with people. So that's why, like going back to what I said, if you want to really belong in a community that people are connecting with you because of what you're doing, then you should be on Drip. Like that's how I see it, and I'm not afraid of saying it. But yeah, that's really what I believe.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, because I saw a lot of artists in the starting this career as illustrator or designers or photographers or the stuffs like on the creativity market, and they always think like to success on this like this journey is like to have a lot of money success, like being able to work on like a big company or stuff like that. But when you saw the when I see Web3 as like an artist support, like a Drip and other marketplaces, platforms for artists, I see another way. Like do can have success as an artist, building a community around you. You don't need like to work in like a big companies or to work like for money. You can like increase this community with time, and for a long time of career, you can like build this community that will support you, and you will be like supporting the community. And that's the success for me at the moment as an artist. Like if you can achieve success as artist, I think that's it. Like a community that loves what you are doing and
Exactly.
support you, and you support this community with your work or events and the ecosystem that you create. I think that's the right way to be an artist at the moment, and Web3 like helps a lot for that. And like to put a question that I would like to love to make for you, this is like how do you see and how Drip see the next years for Web3, like the future of Web3, NFTs, art on crypto market? Like how do you see this evolution? Because we had like a big like we have a lot of attention on the past years, like from NFTs. Right now it's like not the biggest attention from the other narratives that we have on Web3, but like for the next years, how do you see and how Drip see for the next years on Web3 and crypto market for art, artists, NFTs in general? How do you see these, like the evolution from this narrative as NFTs and art?
Yeah, I think that also this crypto market can change so fast every single day. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to like really think about, okay, what's going to happen with crypto in the future. But that's why it's good to stay flexible. But I mean, I do think that we do have to continue building things that make people want to use it without having to understand of like, well, it's as I was saying before, right? Like making better ways for people to just be able to use products and collect and be able to like join communities online without having to like understand all of the technical things, because the future is all about like this online world of creator is just going to be bigger, and maybe will coexist with other things that are still happening outside of crypto for sure. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna die. I think this is just the beginning. There's still a lot of things that can be worked on for providing more tools through blockchain technology to creators, and I think there's also a lot of things that are still in exploration. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
Sometimes confusing, sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know what's happening, but it's still exciting. And yeah, that's why it's about building every day, and in my opinion, making it simpler and simpler for people to just be able to connect with others. So yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
John, I have a question that we received from many artists from our community. That what tips do you have for using Drip during the bear market? What tips that experienced artists in the platform and in Web3 do you have to tip for the artist?
Yeah. I will say something that I heard also a while ago from someone on Drive. It's about going deep, not wide. Um,
Nice.
go, go deep with the people that are already showing a level of support, even if it's only 3 people that have started like sending you a donation or engaging with you on Drip. Go deep with those people. Send them a DM, because you can send DMs on Drip.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then that will start uh, compounding. I think there's a compound and network effect in that.
Mm-hmm.
When you start forming deep
Yeah.
relations with a small group of people, then those people maybe talk to others about what you're doing, or some others will see it and they will connect with the people that are
Nice.
following you. They will connect with your work, and it grows. So yeah, go deep and
Go deep.
participate
Awesome.
Go deep.
participate in everything that you can, participate in every curation that you can, participate in every collaboration that you can, participate in every community event that you can.
Mm-hmm.
Just say yes, open doors, and that's it. And
Nice.
keep
Nice.
growing.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. Yeah, and I commented about the last question that you answered for us. It was like a bit tricky because you can see the future, of course, but like it's more to get your vision about the market. And I felt like a really interesting your answer because I talked these days with another intern teams from other platforms, artist platforms on Web3, and they said the same thing. Like they believe it's just the beginning because it's like we are experiencing this technology and art mixed. And since we had arts from all the humanity history, and we have a lot of different evolutions and times right now, I also believe that is like a time for tech and art. And from Web3 and blockchain, we have a lot of different types of experience that we can have with technology. And I'm not talking about just AI. We're talking about blockchains and codes. Like you can have an we talked with the community that we can have like a NFT that can change time to time because it's programmed to do it. To have an art that can change because the weather change. So that's something really crazy that you can explore. And I think we are exploring this type of arts yet. We don't have like this as a common artwork. So I think we are just the beginning about this tech art, crypto art, if you can call it like that. So I think we have like a we will still alive. NFTs won't be dead, and art won't be dead on crypto market because it's from the future. We started on the crypto using artworks and NFTs, and I believe in the future we will stay using crypto and NFTs as artworks inside the all the stuff that are happening. I don't know if you went to events. I believe yes. I think you said before, but in Brazil, most of the events that big events that we have like about crypto around the Web3, they include just a space for artworks, and that's it's the thing that I believe that we won't be dead in the future because it's on the future. We are talking about the evolution for blockchain, DeFi, other stuff that are not related about the artworks, but you have a space just for artworks, NFTs, and Web3 art. So I think that's the thing that is from the future, not just like something that will right now it's cool and the future is not so cool anymore, so people doesn't care. So that's my vision about it, and I believe it's something close to what you said before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And we have a question about in the chat here. So, John, if you were starting on Drip today with a very small audience, what you do? Drop some comments. What the tips and the tricks that you make it? or you can make it?
Yeah, I would say join the Discord, the Drip Discord, because that way you will get connected with other creators as well, and you can also make posts there on Discord just to let people know that you're on Drip. And when you are on Drip, like just start using all of the different tools as much as possible. But you can make a post, introduce yourself like you would do on X. And when it comes to drops, yes, start with a comment, because when you start with a comment, and it can be any kind of artwork, it can be something that you will consider more accessible for people, like just drop it as a comment, because people will be able to collect it for the first time when they see your channel, and it's more accessible, so that also leads for more people to see what you're doing. And yeah, and after that you can start like getting more into like doing the first perks, making the first leaderboard. So but yeah, start simple. Start with a post.
Yeah.
Start with a drop.
Yeah, I think we can like masterize everything John said from the all the live. Like we are getting the end of the our call, but
Yeah.
like tips that John said before is like go deep, start simple, start with commons, focus on the ones that are paying attention on you, and not like a focus on numbers. I think that's the meaning of building a community. And John said before, like he is here on the Web3 because he was like a building communities and focus on that. So I think we can believe on that you need to focus on build something real and not like a building something just from numbers. So focus on the small ones, the small numbers that is around you that pay attention on you and your work.
Yeah.
Will, do you have any other questions, or we can like Okay, so John, if you have something that we want to share with the community, or if you want to say from Drip or from John for our community, before we finish our meeting, feel free to say anything, or just sharing your work, sharing your links. I will send again in the chat the links I have. But
Yeah.
feel free.
No, I really appreciate having the opportunity to just talk with you guys again, talk about Drip and talk also about myself a little bit. But I will just say that, yeah, just to echo a little bit the conversation, like we are all very early in this whole new world, and it's very exciting. So experiment as much as you can, because this is the time to experiment. This is the time to try new things, and with your work. And yeah, and we are also active always on the Discord with workshops that we do for helping people to understand more. We're also doing spaces, so yeah, we're always welcoming new people. And yeah, if you want to check out my art as well, feel free to go to my X and Instagram as well, and happy to connect with anyone. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I open for questions on the chat, but I don't think we will have any questions at the moment. But chat, just send me some questions I can share later. And of course, participate on the workshops that you can like have this close attention from John and the other team members that can help you understand better the platform. And we are always open for everyone in our community also to help you on Drip, because we sometimes talk about Drip. We had some workshops on Drip inside our community. So if someone are trying to explore and want some help in Portuguese, we are here to help to understand Drip on Portuguese also. So on our community, we can help you. John, thank you a lot for your time again to be here with us and share your experience and like a just fast call about Drip and about your work. That's also a pleasure to have you here. And of course, No Bloco has the open doors for you for Drip and any others team members to come here and explore and share what's going on Drip. If you Drip like have updates and new features, feel free to send me a DM and we can like make another call just to talk about the new features. Because for our community, it's like really good to know about the stuffs that are happening on Drip. They use Drip. I think you know some of them. Like I think Gallo, it's like one of the really active on Drip. So we want more people inside Drip.
Gustavo, Easy.
Yeah, And we want to onboard more artists from No Bloco inside the DRIP because we also believe in the platform. So for us, it's also good to have you here sharing some features, sharing the updates. It's also a pleasure. Thanks a lot, John, and thanks all the community that we have here. And see
Obrigado.
you later.
Thank
Tchau,
you.
tchau.
Obrigado.
Ciao.
Tchau, tchau. And